Good Saturday morning, Coastal Band. A look outside over downtown this morning, feeling some nice weather conditions. We had a cold front come on in our overnight hours, leaving behind very dry air and winds coming out of the northeast at 12 miles per hour here in the Corpus Christi area. Your air temperature in the middle 60s this morning, dew point at 55 degrees. When that number drops below 60, that's when you kind of notice that drier air, not as muggy and humid as it was this time yesterday. Your temperatures are reflecting that as well. Middle 60s for Ingleside, Robstown, Mathis, Alice, Kingsville, everyone enjoying cooler weather, I should say, here this morning. Yesterday we were already ranging in the middle to upper 70s this time, so a noticeable difference if you're heading out the door early this morning. Dew point's going to be the noticeable change behind that front. Our temperatures won't drop too dramatically later this afternoon, but when the dew points again drop into this comfy and dry category, that's when you really start to notice it, and that's whenever what I call pleasant weather conditions. We're going to be dealing with that all throughout your Saturday. 10 to 15 mile per hour winds there along our coastal locations, inland locations. On the relatively calm side. Here's a look at the wind gusts we saw overnight as that cold front came on in. It got very gusty at times. Corpus Christi saw wind gusts up to 33 miles per hour. Naval Air Station 37 miles per hour. So if you happen to wake up this morning or your dogs are barking because something was moving around, it was those winds as that cold front came on in. They didn't do too much as far as rainfall amounts or anything like that. No severe weather we had in overnight hours like our eastern Texas residents did. However, again, winds came on in, a few showers sprinkled on in as well. That front, though, now starting to push off into the Gulf Coast of Mexico. And that cold front now sending in some severe weather and some thunderstorms there to the Louisiana residents. And now areas in the Panhandle are dealing with a freeze warning this morning behind that cold front. Their temperatures at 29 degrees there in Amarillo. So we're not that cold, but following that cold front. But again, we get to enjoy the drier air, the difference from our humid and normal kind of conditions here in the South Texas area. By the end of the day today, or your high temperatures, I should say, middle to upper 70s to be expected. Northeast winds going to continue ushering in that very dry air, which is going to help with cloud coverage as we head into the afternoon and evening hours. Sunnier conditions there. By 10:30 tonight, middle 60s. It's going to feel nice if you've got any Saturday night plans. Definitely soak it up too, because humidity is going to start to return by tomorrow. You'll notice that change with the increase in cloud coverage by tomorrow mid-morning hours heading into the afternoon. Certainly going to start to notice it low 80s, and then check out our winds back out of the southeast between about 10 to 15 miles per hour. That's going to help start to draw back in that Gulf moisture. By tomorrow, we're going to be in that humid category, and we stay there all week long. That ahead, though, of our next cold front looks to move in Friday early morning hours, but because we're still so many days away, timing could change and adjust there. Good news is it does look like it's going to be a decent cold front. Our dew point's going to start to drop heading into your next weekend. So it looks nice, but you are going to have to get through another humid and warm work week ahead. Tomorrow, clocks turn back an hour, and then election day on Tuesday. If you're waiting out at any lines, it's going to be warm and humid. Lexus.
We do not love that. Thanks, Mariah.